Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Aries the Emperor here. I am back with another general reading for all of my Aries collective. If you are new here, welcome. This is an all Aries channel for all Aries placements. Cross watchers, you are welcome. To everyone, just take in mind this reading may or may not resonate, and that is okay. Do not force the reading first and foremost, okay? Special thank you to all of you guys who like and subscribe to the channel. That means more than you know. That gets the channel out there further than you know. To those of you who comment, who share, donate, book personal readings, and shop the website, I am very grateful to each and every last one of you guys. Okay, all of my information is down below if you need to purchase both readings or products, as well as connect with me. My email address is down there below. And my second channel, Kiss My Cosmo, where I have happily, 2 consecutive days in a row, been able to, well, not to say 2 consecutive days in a row, but it will be after I finish this reading, because I'm going to go over there and do another one, but it'll be up. Okay. And not only that, I did a live this morning just to give you guys a feel of how it feels when I do the readings for for Kiss My Cosmo. All right, so go check it out. We're going to get into this reading. I feel like this is very important. It was really tugging on my energy. So y'all read the title. This may be a trigger reading. Boom, pull it. I'm about to. Spirit, give me a second, right? So just take it how it resonates. And if it doesn't, but it's just like I said, we have now moved next. All right, there's the pin like on the chart of the year or whatever. And here's the pin. We're moving it up a peg. All right, we're hitting Pisces. Boom. Happy birthday, Pisces. I said that this morning as well, but it's Pisces season, baby. That's a lot to celebrate because you got next. And a lot of y'all not only got next, you got that Pisces up in you real deep. Okay. But this is the season of the creatives. All right. This is the season of people with expensive habits. They got to make money because they like expensive things. Is a funny saying about Pisces. The Pisces that are closer, like the cusp, getting ready to touch Aries especially. But these are obvious creatives in the zodiac, and psychics, intuitives as well here. So this could be an energy where you're starting to feel like you stepping into your element a little bit. And that's a good thing. All right. That's very much so a good thing. So your spirit irritates their inner demons, simply because of this, because not everybody feels in their element, and not everybody is, I'm not going to say, let's just say not everybody is able to fulfill their actual dream and their destinies, but I feel like for a lot of y'all out there, you are able to, and it's your time to shine. So without further ado, do that. Let's get into this reading and see what's really the problem, because I'm sure it's not you. Even though some of y'all are intensely empathetic to others, Pisces can also have this energy where you feel sorry for others, and you feel like, you see the potential in them and you can help. A lot of times you can't. All right, so stop. Let's get into it. People love you, you know what I mean here, but guess what? You also trigger people as well. There's no sugarcoating it. Everybody triggers somebody. It's kind of the way that goes. So let's see what comes out, Spirit. King of Castles, aka the King of Pentacles. Your status irritates people's demons. For example, someone who goes and goes to school or works really hard to gain a title for themselves, and they call it doing the traditional way, the right way, and maybe you didn't have to do that. That's Pisces energy for you, And not only that, Aries energy is just something that you were born with, natural talent, natural gifts, and that irritates others, that you may be fast to catch on to something, and you get a long ways with doing it, or you have the opportunity to go far with it. It'll make you a lot of money. It'll, and not just to say money, but it's something very fulfilling, clearly. And like I said in the beginning, that irritates people. The King of Pentacles, aka the King of Castles, for God's sake. That a castle is humongous. You know, and there's quarters to castles. You know, a castle is not a mansion. You know, and for you to come out as this being your first card, boy, you are irritating people because of that, you know, or because of what you are able to accumulate for yourself, or you have accumulated, or are beginning to accumulate. And it just seems like something of richness to someone else. Baby, it's irritating. Right? Or else we wouldn't have to go out when we upgrade in life and we start doing better. We wouldn't, you know, why do we have to move neighborhoods? When people get rich and famous, where they got to, especially if they come from the hood, you have to leave the hood. You cannot stay there. You know, or else harm may just be done to you, at least where I come from. You know what I'm saying? So this is an energy of, I don't feel like you surround yourself with demons or devilish individuals, but things that happen to you and for you in your life, and people see those miracles change, and they see those miracles firsthand for you. You know, it makes them feel a way that they're not included, or they that themselves, they don't have that for themselves here. Yeah, 10 of Candles. Leo energy. All that hard work people put in. And I'm not saying you don't work hard. You definitely work hard. But people don't want to always give you the benefit of that. You know, it's always somebody always wants to add something to that. They don't want it to just be you having all that talent, you having all that knowledge, you having all those resources, you having all those connections, or not at all. You know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all literally are on some self-made shit, and you know, if we come into a day and age where you're going to be able to run your business, do your thing without much of human contact at all. We're already headed. That's what the internet is. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of time before those things become to saturate us all mentally. But I feel like you still have something that's from the old school that is going to not only stay present and prominent, but it's going to transfer over, and it's going to make you even more unique. You know, and you got something that don't die out, and that's irritating to other people. You know, because it makes people feel like, where did I fail at this, and why aren't I on the same level? But we all are on the same level. We all got the same 24 hours. It's just about the way you apply yourself out here in these streets, physical and esoteric. That's it. That's the only difference. No spookism, no fear mongering. You got the same 24 high priestess. You can have the same conversations that I get to have. Some of y'all are just going to be a little bit more in tune than others. And guess what? That's nothing personal. Baby, that's placements. All right? Rewind that. Rewind this part. That was a word right there. None of this is personal. Even with this evil eye and these people that call themselves hating on you, don't want to see you win. Even the people that's cheering for you and do want to see you do well and see you win and want to help you out and give you a leg up. Ain't none of this shit personal. That's what's in them. And that's how you know they living right. Because they living off of what's actually in them and not off of something else that they saw, heard, and picked up on down the street. Because you're not going to get you're not going to get nowhere with nobody else's blessings. Excuse me 1 second. I hear my son calling me, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. My bad. I got to make sure my little man is good. Y'all know it's President's Day. And like I said in the previous reading this morning, the kids are out of school. So I was about to go in before I just had to pause on that real quick. Spirit, I'm going to need you to run that back through me one time, please. All right. But we got the High Priestess out here, High Priestess energy. And that itself is somebody who's had to look in the mirror. You know, a lot of us all, you, myself included, you know, we all have to look into the mirror and really see who was looking back at us for who we are. And you know what I'm saying? And that irritates people. You do, when they see they're not able to, or they're not in that space. That's no fault to you. You know, you continue in your healing process, whatever pieces or whatever journey or phase this is in your spirituality. You stay honed into that. You know what I'm saying? And when that person gets to that place mentally where they able to process and they able to see that they were, you know, maybe fucked up for treating you a certain way at that time or whatever. But that's on them. You know, you got to lead a horse to drink his own water on his own time. It's basically what I'm just saying about this, because I feel like some of y'all are already being called to do something, take care of something, carry something on. And when you being called, baby, you either answer the call or you get lost. There is no in between. You know what I'm saying? So this is what this is. And in High Priestess, this is Pisces energy. Like I mentioned here, we sun in Pisces and moon in Cancer at this time. So thank you for clarifying that, Spirit. And this is also you and what you all are asking for in this upcoming season. You know, are you really ready for it? Look how you got like this Phantom of the Opera figure behind the High Priestess. Is this mysteriousness just surrounding this entire photo for me, or this card, because you see not only her looking in the mirror, but you see her reflection back peering at her, and it's two different facial expressions, right? And that I feel like is mirrors also, I feel like, or symbolize like a portal, right, of some sort. I feel being able to cross over. Somebody put in the comments if I'm in the right area, but I feel like this, if I'm not mistaken, this is just you introducing your new self, saying, come on through here. We're waiting for you on the other side. And it's not really darkness. It's just darkness because you don't know what's over there yet. And because some of y'all are so open and are going to actually chase and achieve, you know, a lot of what you are setting out to do here with the work, not just mental, physical as well. So it's going to irritate a lot of people here. And a lot of people, they going to keep that shit to themselves, or they going to try to, you know, they going to try and mask it. And this is an energy of you not knowing everything, but you trusting in God and having good faith that what needs to be revealed for you is going to be revealed for you, and not nan bitch gonna stop nan show, especially the High Priestesses, you know. And you remember, you got you. All right, Spirit got you. Everything else, I feel like coming up for you, you're going to start to see for yourself. A lot of these things, arguments, battles, misconfusion is pointless. When people are ready to present themselves and be direct with you, then they will do that. You know, and that irritates people too, because you black and white when it comes down to it. There is no confusion in your body, in your DNA, in your genetic makeup. That's irritating. People like to complain. You ever heard of, they call them Karens? Okay. Not just Karens, all right? But people like to have pity parties. Like, they like to just have unnecessary, and is that a syndrome or something, or a disease? There has to be a name for that, because I myself have firsthand accounted more than a few people who suffer from that. You know, for me, it's taking accountability, but there got to be some type of chemical imbalance here, and that's the type of people you're dealing with. A lot of them do have a chemical imbalance. That's why they irritated. That's why they can't figure out, because they imbalanced. Ooh, why are all these cards disrespecting me right now, y'all? This is the Six of Castles. I absolutely love the imagery. Absolutely. And you can feel the darkness in this card, y'all. And I mean, like, not just spooky, but reality. Like, the time of night, you can, like, really place yourself there. Like, it feels so real, or at least it does to me. That's how I feel about my cards. Like, they pop out, they speak to me. But Six of Castles, aka Six of Pentacles, right? You got people triggered, man. How dare you love on yourself more than you love on me? Trust yourself more than you trust me. You know, give your money and put it into good causes versus giving it to me. You know, and just take this how this resonates. But Six of Pentacles is definitely someone who is giving. And we all know Aries, zodiac sign wise, is the giver. If it was something like a Taurus, it would be the receiver, because Empress energy, Venus, right? But Aries is a masculine sign, so it's a giver. And that goes for women as well. You know, so, and this is just you being hip to what you need to give to now, and maybe not give so much to anymore. You know, maybe this is going to build you a bigger house, a better career that goes even further, a healthier team, marketing wise, or just however it resonates to help build you and get your name out there more, that they help you drive your business a little further. You know what I'm saying here? But that's going to trigger people. Y'all ever seen NWA, Straight Outta Compton? That's the name of the movie. So y'all remember when this was when they fell out, and Eazy-E, he was like going through his sickness, and you know, Dr. Dre started blowing up, and it came a part in the movie where Eazy was driving through Compton, or he was driving through LA in his, I guess his drop top, or I don't know what you call it, his low rider or whatever. Don't laugh at me, y'all. But he saw this big ass billboard with Dre's album, The Chronic, on it, I think. And the man just broke out in tears looking at it. And you got to think, like, this is a reenactment of someone's actual life. And you got to take into consideration the emotions and the feelings that man was feeling, both bittersweet would be probably the main. You proud of your friend, but you still hurting on the inside because what done played out and how things have now switched. And the shoe is on the other foot type energy here. Seeing that man on that poster triggered Eazy-E like a motherfucker. And that's how I feel like you got that impact. You have that type of energy where you able to, at this point where you're headed, triggered. You're triggering all kind of inner demons. And that's exactly what it was doing. Triggering his inner demons. It should never get to a point like that. But a great movie. Absolutely a great movie. A lot of earth energy coming out, you guys. Some of you guys are really prepping and getting prepared for what's to come. Like, that means we're 30 days away from spring, which means Aries season begins, you know, the fun part of life. Okay. But this is earth energy, like you're grounding yourself leading up to the climax of this season. And that is so amazing. You guys stay in that grounding even after your solar return, because that's when the real magic is going to start to happen. Because I just feel such a high for some of you guys. And this is the Seven of Castles, which is the Seven of Pentacles. And this is the construction. You building something great for yourself. And it being so solid that it is going to trigger people. That is just how it is. It's going to trigger some damn body. You're going to upset someone along the way. You can't please everybody. I need you to know this right now, for especially a lot of y'all that's wanting to step onto platforms and be in a public eye, you know, or influencers, or just whatever it is you feel like your soul's calling is, or in even running a business in general. You know, you're not going to be able to satisfy and please everything. That's a part of it. But that's why you make sure you stay in that grounded energy, so that you know that your heart is in the right place and you mean well and your intentions are always good. Motherfucker can't never question that when you that grounded. I'm going to go a few more minutes. Maybe I'm going to pull a few more cards and I'm going to end it. Because I had to cut I'm having to edit this video here. And I'm working on my editing skills as well. I had fun on the live with you guys last night. Let me just say that. I love doing those little mini readings that when you guys were putting in the comments. So we'll have to do that more. And yesterday was kind of like a next 7 days. It was a career reading. It was a few readings in one here, but I feel like the energy all applies. And like I said, check out the live from this morning, baby. I was speaking Spitfire. Like, I feel like this reading is pretty straight to the point here. And I feel like it's firing you up, or I hope it is, in all the right areas for you all to go out there and execute. Because boy, oh boy, are they trying to shut my throat chakra down. The star, but they won't. If they shut me up, guess what? They won't shut you up. Huh. Yeah. That's all I need you to do is go out there and finish the task. Go out there and be great. You're already great. You know, just go out there and exercise it. All right, give me a few more, Spirit, and I'm going to close it out. Five of Castles. Oh, Five of Pentacles. That's ruin. These are all individuals that are unhealed. You know, it's a domino effect when we start to lose ourselves. I'll say, you know, it starts mentally and then everything else will start to crash out with it. But this isn't where you are in things. But this is where you need to separate your energy for sure. Someone irritated, someone feeling, oh, why are you so special? This is all the things that I said earlier before this actual card came out. You know, someone wishing harm or lack on your finances, on your beauty. These are glamour spells to reverse your beauty. Or wishing that, you know, you are out of shape or undesirable is what I'm getting, is what the Five of Pentacles. This is just wishing for all your shit to crumble and fall apart. I can't make this up. So whether you're the mailman or the oil change man, like, motherfucker gonna hate on you somewhere. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna wish some bad on you. You know, you're getting a little bit too many smiles your way. You know, too much conversation your way. You know, you starting to outshine the master just a little bit. You're irritating somebody's inner demons. Your spirit. What's my favorite line? It's alive. I love this, y'all. And his Aries energy. You think that shit funny, don't you? Okay, I'm not laughing at nobody, I promise. Unless they need laughing at. Okay. But this speaks volumes. I'm so glad that this card came out. Because I've been saying how focused a lot of you guys are and grounded and in getting in that energy, or at least you're putting in the research and the work, and it's starting to kind of come together, make sense for you guys. This is what the magician energy is. It's lights, camera, action. All right, we're ready. Let's try this. Let's give this a go. Fuck how it turns out. You know, but I mean fuck how it turns out in the most responsible way. Okay? And I mean that as we're going to try. Like I just said, we're going to try this. We're going to give this to go. And that type of spirit alone irritates people's demons. You know, I've seen situations where you have a group of people and like they're the it people in their community or on social media or whatever. They talk the best game you ever heard. Like, we're going to go out there and win a Super Bowl type shit, boy. But when it all comes down to it, the one that is odd or, you know, really doesn't speak all of that, you know, that they do and make all of these empty promises, you know, this is just somebody that literally comes through when it's time to, and that's you. And you leave everybody else over there looking stupid and irritated because they all talk. They haven't put any physical work. And if they ain't put the physical work in, they damn sure ain't put the spiritual work in, because that starts with a mindset. Hell, you ain't even got to go out there and do no physical labor. You just got to work on how you look at life. How you appreciate things. Literally. It's just that simple. So you keep triggering these motherfuckers. Like I said, you're not harming anyone. It's their damn problem. And just like I said, if we all got the same 24 hours, some of y'all need a psychiatrist and not a tarot reader. Or at least some of these people in your life, they need to go seek help. And that's nothing you can do about it. And there's nothing wrong with needing to go and to speak to a therapist. That's a superpower, to be able to sit there and admit and start to pinpoint areas in your life where you need to fix and clean up. So life could feel like confetti and glitter in a good time for you, whether it's your birthday or not. Because I'm going to make it feel like it's my birthday every motherfucking day is Aries day over this way. And that's how you should feel waking up. You know, to a certain degree. Let me say that. I just say that because we the fire signs. So, I mean, that's what we naturally bring. But you're not always going to feel you're at your highest flame. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But you still are the magician at the end of the day whenever you get done with it. And baby, that's going to trigger everybody. Everybody gonna be mad at the magician. How'd you do that? Where's my dollar? It disappeared. You pulled a quarter out of my ear. Everybody gonna have something to say about the magician. That shit's fake. You know, that's your haters on the sideline. That's the people you got triggered that just can't accept something for what it is. You know, if it's for you, it's for you. If it ain't, it ain't. And yeah, I said ain't. Give me one more, spirit, and I'm through. We're finna close it out. I got to do a reading on Kiss My Cosmo. I'm going to go live over on Kiss My Cosmo. So you're going to get to see some of that sunshine out there. It's 60 degrees right now. Yesterday, it was 35. That is the scariest thing ever, you guys. Just to know weather can be this high in the 60s and drop to 30s, 20s in a matter of a 3-4 hour time span. We don't stand a chance. So whatever it is that they think they are controlling, it's just like God. Make a plan and watch God laugh at you. That is what is literally happening to us down here. But hey, what do I know? Ace of Candles is what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck here. So just keep your passions, your good faith, and you focus on that. You contribute to the rainbow where you need to contribute to. Give me one more, Spirit, and we're going to close it out. Who cares about those who are irritated? We don't have enough time on this earth for you to be that fucking irritated. Y'all catch my drift? I don't. And they say it get greater later. I feel like I'm just now about to get to some of the good stuff. So I'm not finna create no wrinkles over here, love. The Emperor. Yes, Spirit. I love it. Take charge. The Three of Claws, which I believe is the Three of Swords, which is Gemini energy here. And guess what? That's an irritated soul. Normally, the Three of Swords is the heart with the swords, the three swords going through it, right? So that's situations where people are not healed in certain places. And these could be people that you may be dealing with already, in your everyday life, or this could be somebody you just got to know or just met. This just could be anything, so just be aware of that at this time here. Pisces is, out of the 3 water signs, it is the most sensitive. And how do motherfuckers be acting when they feelings get hurt and they're really sensitive? Sometimes they're liable to explode. So just be mindful of that, and some of you guys may be experiencing certain times where you feel sensitive or your senses feel heightened more than usual. This is that season. So okay, but I love to see it. You're the Emperor. So whether or not someone is irritated, you are in your lane. It has your name on it, for God's sake. You're in your lane. The Emperor Dracula. Okay, so it is what it is. You're not going to dumb yourself down for anybody, but you're going to show them, and you're going to show yourself what it's like to really be represented by somebody. Or not to say represented. We all represent the Aries collective, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of you guys that I connect with personally, it makes me feel very honorable to be a part of this collective. And that's what the Emperor energy gives. That's what you give, honorable. And that's going to irritate people's demons, because you didn't have your name alone. People are paying attention. Dracula, I think I've said this before, because this is the Universal Monsters Tarot deck, is one of the most famous monsters ever. Popular monsters, copied. Nicolas Cage did a movie about him, or he played Dracula. So you yourself here, you always gonna irritate some damn body. It just comes with your territory. But that just goes to show how much of a real one that you are, because you don't even have to step presence where any of these peasants are, and they still irritated. Ain't that something? Yeah, I know it is. But guess what? It's you, and you the truth. All right. And I'd rather be the truth than a damn lie any day. Okay. That's it, y'all. I'm in the reading here. Hit that like and subscribe button for more messages from me. And like I said, I'm about to change the scenery again and step back on the other side of the house and do a reading for Kiss My Cosmo. All right. I'll catch you later. Hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Ciao.